Hello, wrestling fans. Welcome to SICW Wrestling Explosion. I'm Drew Abbenhouse, bringing you tremendous action today. It's tag team action from the present and from the past. First, we look at the Canadian hero, Sean Vincent, as he teams up with Johnny Blade to take on the duo of volatile Curtis Wilde and the unstable Dave Vaughn. Later on, we take a look at a classic local St. Louis Bruiser Brody interview, and then in action from 30 years ago, Bruiser Brody teams up with our classic wrestling champion Ron Powers as they go into battle against the Giant Assassin and Big Daddy. And folks, we're going to get right to the action as soon as we hear a quick word from our sponsors.
The old season is over. The new season is coming. The Gateway Grizzlies are building for a spectacular campaign. The talent will be strong, hard-hitting, solid defense, reliable pitching. Plus, as always, the Grizzlies will have a schedule of superb promotions. It will be fun for the entire family at the right price. The Grizzlies were named the Frontier League Organization of the Year. The home for all this baseball excitement is a remarkable GCS ballpark. Make plans now to enjoy baseball the way it should be. For more information and updates, go to gatewaygrizzlies.com.
Unique and affordable gifts and collectibles on the internet are available at the Black Bear Haversack Trading Post. Go to blackbearhaversack.com. Semi-precious stones, bone horn and soapstone items, abalone shells, genuine coyote and water buffalo teeth pendants, products for Civil War, medieval, and Renaissance reenactments, and so much more. For a 10% discount, mention SICW number 7 when you place your order. It's blackbearhaversack.com for top quality at reduced prices.
If you and your friends are looking for a great time, visit Stoney's Sports Pub at 3001 West Main in Belleville, Illinois. Gather your friends for some of the coldest beers and specials and join some of the best sports talk around. Don't forget to say hello to Shane Freeman and his very friendly staff. If you're looking for a great place to kick back and relax, it's Stoney's Sports Pub at 3001 West Main in Belleville, Illinois. Again, that address is Stoney's Sports Pub at 3001 West Main in Belleville, Illinois. We'll see you there.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, opening contest underway. Dave Vaughn and Johnny Blade exchanging blows there. It's a tag team match as Johnny Blade makes the tag to his partner, your Canadian hero, Sean Vincent. Dave Vaughn trying to get out of there, but oh, look at that, a nice guillotine leg drop. Dave Vaughn looks out of it. This match might be over as quick as it begun. Well, there you go, Dave Vaughn getting that shoulder out of there. His tag team partner in the black, volatile Curtis Wilde. And of course, you see Wildfire there on the outside of the ring. Double trouble for Sean Vincent, who's been dealing with these, not just these two, but these three for quite a few months now. It's probably like a never-ending nightmare for the Canadian hero everywhere he looks. It's the couple from the Wild side and Dave Vaughn. But there you go, very nice double hip toss and a tandem elbow drop. Blade going for the cover. Couldn't get it. Dave Vaughn getting out of there. Folks, SICW has to offer condolences to family, friends, and fans of Lord Littlebrook, one of the most prolific mighty midget wrestlers in wrestling's history. We just lost him a few days ago. And of course, he's somebody who worked for SICW in the past. And we've had folks like Little Kato and Beautiful Bobby carry on the tradition of Lord Littlebrook here in this very ring. So Lord Littlebrook, may you rest in peace, sir. Thank you for the memories. It's memories like that we try to carry on each and every month here in SICW. We're looking at some great modern day tag team action, and of course, later on, we're going to look at some tag team action from this area from nearly 30 years ago. Oh, very nice suplex from Johnny Blade. That might do it. Dave Vaughn getting out of there. Yeah, he's wise to try to make the tag. Dave Vaughn was unable to get any momentum swinging in his favor thus far. So we're going to see if Curtis Wilde has any better luck. And they've got a lot to show here, folks. This might be one of the last times we see Curtis Wild and Wildfire here in SICW if they are not victorious in their upcoming matchup with the folks from Rome, Italy, Miss Monica and Kareem Brigante. The Wilds will have to leave SICW. Of course, that stipulation holds true for the couple from Rome as well. And they've been making a terrific showing all over the Midwest. Oh, speaking of a terrific showing, Sean Vincent, very nice, sort of a tilt-a-whirl head scissors, and now that arm drag, he's got Curtis Wild exactly where he wants him. There's some good tag team work here from competitors who are not often tag team partners. Sean Vincent and Johnny Blade. Imagine what a team that would be. And Curtis Wild and Dave Vaughn. They're both sort of on their own page. So, you know, those two combined, what a force that would be. Rather interesting force. You got a guy that's volatile and someone that's unstable. There's the Canadian hero keeping things in control. Dave Vaughn, Curtis Wild, unable to get things started. There's Sean Vincent just raining down the blows. Wildfire right there. She gets a front row view to see her man get punched in the forehead. And, whoop, crashes face first to the mat. Sean Vincent, very nice middle rope moonsault. Oh, hooks the leg. I think that would have done it, but there you go. Dave Vaughn keeping his eye on the action and keeping his team in this match. Folks, even though summer is winding down, the action is heating up. And SICW makes its return not just once, but twice to the Swansea Firehouse. First October the 1st, and then again November the 5th. So folks, contact the Swansea Firehouse. Make sure you reserve your seats. Curtis Wild finally has the upper hand, and he's using that to his favor, just punishing. And there you see Wildfire digging those fingers in the eyes, and Dave Vaughn just wailing on the chest and the face of Sean Vincent. Referee Denny Thomas distracted by Curtis Wild's sort of machinations there. Johnny Blade tried to make the save, but there you go. There's Dave Vaughn with a nice backdrop. That's what I'm talking about. You get Dave Vaughn and Curtis Wild operating on the same page. That's dangerous for anybody. Sean Vincent kicks out at 2. We have both men trading blows. Sean Vincent, even from his knees. Oh no, how about that boot right to the side of the head? Oh, and he's picking him up for more damage. He probably could have went for a pinfall and gotten it there. They want to punish Sean Vincent. Vaughn and Wild, you know, get quite a bit of enjoyment dishing out punishment to the Canadian hero. See what they've got in mind here. Curtis Wild eyeing him. Going up and over. Oh, Sean Vincent scouting that out. Got out of the way. Let's see if he can get the heck out of there and make the tag. Can he get it? Curtis Wild clutching at the leg, pulling him back to their side of the ring. Oh, and Sean Vincent unable to get to it. Vaughn tagged in. And a nice leg drop. Look at that. Fine tag team work from these two. Oh, and there was one where Curtis Wild not getting out of there in time might have backfired a little bit. Referee was distracted, missed that pinfall attempt. But there's Dave Vaughn wrapping up a leg scissors on Sean Vincent. That's a very dangerous hold. You get those legs closing up the neck, shutting off the carotid arteries. You can lose consciousness very quickly, but look at that. Look at Sean Vincent. Able to escape and turn that into a reversal, but Dave Vaughn was right there in the ropes. You saw the aggression on Sean Vincent's face. Here he is reaching for the tag. Oh, Dave Vaughn cutting him off and planting him with a very powerful clothesline. They're opting to dish out more punishment rather than going for the finish. That leg lock we saw a few moments ago, now this rear chin lock, it's all designed to suck the energy, suck the wind out of Sean Vincent. And he's been taking quite a bit of punishment these last few minutes. These Crondelet fans trying to siphon some of their energy off into their Canadian hero. Oh, it worked. At least for the moment, got the boot up. He's trying to make it back to his corner. He made it. Johnny Blade, a well-rested Johnny Blade, is a man on fire. Look at Curtis Wilde, can't handle it. Still trying to get in there. Oh, that's what his trouble earned him. How about that clothesline right to the head? There's another one right to the chest. Johnny Blade, a man on fire. He picks up Dave Vaughn, probably looking for that patented F5 of his. As Sean Vincent and Curtis Wilde are brawling over by the ticket table and out the door. And folks, look at Wildfire. I think Wildfire just tripped up Johnny Blade. Dave Vaughn took advantage and he got the pinfall. Sean Vincent and Curtis Wilde, they brawled right out of the building.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 9 minutes and 49 seconds, the winners of this matchup are Volatile Curtis Wilde and Dave Vaughn.
You heard it, folks, with a little help from Wildfire. Your winners today are Dave Vaughn and Curtis Wilde.
Let Custom Truck Upholstery give your vehicle a facelift. Visit us on 707 North 20th Street in East St. Louis, Illinois. Custom Truck Upholstery merges old world craftsmanship and attention to detail with the latest in modern technology to make your car, truck, boat, or motorcycle look like new. Call Custom Truck Upholstery at 618-875-9850.
Wrestling fans, mark your calendars. Saturday night, October the 1st. Join SICW as we return to Swansea, Illinois, as we present Wrestling in the Firehouse. Summer is winding down, but the action is heating up as the St. Clair Emergency Services Association hosts First Responders Night. See all of your favorite SICW stars up close and in action. Folks, for ticket information, call 618-337-9920.
One huge specimen of a man, King Kong Bruiser Brody. Bruiser Brody, it was a terrific victory here this evening at the Bella Claire Center. The people at the fair were very pleased with your action. Can you tell us what's coming up later on this summer?
Well, first of all, Joe, it's real nice to be here, you know.
Thank you.
Southern Illinois wrestling's been expanding here into St. Louis and all over Illinois here in the last year. Herb Simmons has been doing a real good job on the promotional end, and I'm real pleased to be a part of Southern Illinois wrestling and be here with Herb Simmons. Mm-hmm. Later on in the month over at the Crondelet Athletic Center, got a match coming up with the Assassin, of course. I'm sure all the good people over in South St. Louis would do me a big favor and come out and be a part of that big show. I'm sure they're going to be real happy to see some of the action over there. You know, the Assassin's a great big old boy, you know.
Most definitely.
I'm guessing now, I don't really know for sure, but I'm guessing about 6'6", maybe 320 pounds, somewhere
I would say
there.
something like that.
I probably even have to give 30 pounds away from. But, you know, like I said, this is an up-and-coming guy. You know, the Assassin, he's got his start here in the last couple of years. He's been doing real well in Illinois, all around St. Louis. I think we're going to have a big crowd over there at the Crondelet Athletic Center, and I'm hoping that all the parents will bring their kids out. I think that they'll have a good time. I think the kids will have a good time. And I promise you that when you come to see King Kong Brody wrestle, you're going to see action, you're going to have a good time, and I'm going to be real happy to see you over there.
One question, Mr. Brody. Always outside the ring is Big Daddy. We know you took care of him here this evening. Have you got any plans for him coming up at the Crondelet Club?
Oh, I got a feeling that Big Daddy, he talks a lot better fight than he gives. I don't think we're going to see Big Daddy hanging around the ring anymore when King Kong Brody's in the ring.
No doubt about it, King Kong Brody. Thank you very much. We'll see you at the Crondelet Club later on this summer.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Belleville Mechanical Incorporated is the place to go for commercial and industrial heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigerating work. Their union sheet metal shop is the most modern, well-equipped in southwestern Illinois. Their work on the SIUE Engineering Building won Belleville Mechanical the Madigan Special Merit Award for new construction. Call 233-0081 for information. Belleville Mechanical will fabricate ductwork and custom fittings to your specifications. The highest union quality, superb workmanship, state-of-the-art equipment. Contact Belleville Mechanical.
SICW is pleased to welcome as a new sponsor Warma Witter Chrysler and Associates Inc., independent insurance agent specializing in public entity insurance. For all your insurance needs, contact Bradley J. Chrysler at 618-632-7555, extension 806. That's 618-632-7555. When it comes to customer service for your insurance coverage, let Warma Witter Chrysler and Associates assist you.
So much noise, I don't know what's going on.
That weighs 310 pounds from Miami, Florida, the current heavyweight champion, the Giant Assassin, his partner and manager, at a weight of 407 pounds from West Hollywood, California, the infamous Big Daddy. Their opponent, at a weight of 288 pounds from Santa Fe,
have been made. King Kong Bruiser Brody and the former heavyweight champion Ron Fires. Fires is really looking for this match to get his just dues against Big Daddy and the Assassin.
Yes, he's geared up. I just hope that Big Daddy does get in that ring.
Well, you know, he might be counting on the Assassin to handle all this himself. We're going to wait and see. But let's face it, the Assassin, we'll just see how geared up he is if he can go in there against the likes of Brody and Fires and last for a whole long time.
Well, if they have any chance at all, Big Daddy's going to have to get in there with him.
That's it, and then we'll find out just how he is.
The match we've waited for.
Ooh, I'll tell you.
Big Daddy.
I'll tell you, Skip, I think it was really great of Tony Costa to get this match together, giving Daddy the alternative with my blessings. He just came back and said that he really had to negotiate with Assassin. Meantime, in the ring, Brody and the Giant Assassin with those bright, bright tights on. Almost hurt your eyes to look at him. Tie up Brody with a clean break by orders of referee Terry Riley. Boy, Skip, it's just another electrifying night tonight, I'll tell you.
It absolutely is.
Tony and I, when you was making the announcements, we couldn't even hear ourselves talk hardly.
It's just incredible. The fans are just astronomical in their attention tonight. And of course, the match they've all waited for, the infamous, the one, the only Big Daddy. Well, and I think Ron Powers deserves this. I really do.
This is an unscheduled match, as we might want to tell the fans. We apologize, but we hope we've made up for that. It was supposed to be a title match. Brody, being the gentleman that he is, went along with Ron Powers' request and said, sure, I'll tag with you if we can get some just dues on these two and maybe put a stop to some of this rough and tough tactics that they do. Ron Powers with an arm hold on the champion, Giant Assassin.
Now he takes him down into a leg lock. I love those tights of the Assassin. I wonder how many batteries he has to put in them.
You look at the tights of the Assassins and look at the top of Big Daddy, and they kind of clash a little bit.
What I thought was a little bit odd was the fact that when I asked Big Daddy in the back, I said, where do you want to call home? I said, I know you travel so much. He says, West Hollywood, California. Of course, I think we're all familiar with what West Hollywood, California is.
Big Daddy making a gesture towards King Kong Brody like, hey, I'm going to get you. I sure hope we get to see that here tonight, don't you, Tony?
I certainly do. Tony?
Yes, I do.
Big Daddy motion across the ring to King Kong Brody like, I'm going to get you tonight. It'd be nice to see that.
I hope we see that. Yes,
I think King Kong Brody will put that number 16 boot right into the face of Big Daddy.
That may teach Big Daddy a lesson.
Ron Pyers and the champion, the Giant Assassins, stalking one another. They tie up onto the ropes now. Let's see if we get a clean break by the champion. Well, I shouldn't even have mentioned that.
I didn't even thought about that.
That's the wrong corner for Pyers to be in. Because Big Daddy is not going to stand there for too long without interfering.
Now he continues to choke Ron Pyers.
Champion Assassin staying right on top of Ron Pyers. Won't let him out of that corner.
But yet King Kong Brody watches.
There's a reversal. Oh! Ooh, a vicious
clothesline takedown.
Vicious clothesline out of that corner by the champion. He's a rough, tough man, I'll tell you.
King Kong Brody. Now he's setting him up.
Body slam.
Takes him down to the mat.
Here we go. First time for tonight. Legally, I should say.
Legally, right.
Big Daddy is in the ring. Usually it's illegally. Now he's made that tag and he's in there. And he's working on the former champion, Ron Pyers. Big Daddy strutting his stuff around. Taking it to the head of Ron Pyers. Making that gesture to Brody. I don't know how many times he'll do that and get by with it.
I'm sure when King Kong Brody gets into the ring, justice will prevail.
I tell you, it's worth mentioning too, Skip, on May 30th, we're going to see Big Daddy at ringside again, but only this time he's going to be handcuffed when there's a tag match there at South Broadway Athletic Club on May 30th.
He had that tag rope around the throat of Ron Pyers that time.
He's not going to be able to do that on May 30th, but he's going to be handcuffed. Matchmaker Tony Costas told me, while Ron Pyers and Jack Attack takes it to Brewer and the Assassin there.
He wants no part of King Kong Brody.
Ron Pyers trying to get him over there. He makes the tag with Brody. Now
the tag's made. In comes the Assassin.
Oh. Uh-oh, there goes Brody. You want some of me? Here I come. Oh, they got him sandwiched. Uh-oh, Big Daddy coming back our way, Skip. Coming back towards him. Big Daddy doesn't want any part of King Kong Bruiser Brody, fans, I can tell you that.
The fans were trying to help King Kong Brody. They put a chair underneath him over there. Good job by security.
Giant Assassin and Brody lock up. Off the ropes goes Brody. Here he comes. Oh, shoulder tackle.
That didn't work that time.
Vicious clothesline and misses. Oh, there's that boot. There's that big boot. 1, 2. Oh, Assassin kicks out.
Now, there goes Big Daddy.
Oh, there he goes. Back to the wall. King Kong Brody saying, hey. He's going to interfere once too often, Skip, and Brody's going to snatch a hold of that pink top.
Well, Ron Pyers.
King Kong Brody back in the ring. Champion Assassin.
I suppose Big Daddy feels as long as he can keep running and stay away from King Kong Brody that he's going to be safe. But eventually, I got the feeling tonight, King Kong Brody's going to get a piece of the rock, Big Daddy.
Oh, I'll tell you. He's gonna catch up with him here sooner or later. Big Daddy can only run so far, unless he wants to run out on the loft barrel. We've seen him run like that before, I'll tell you.
Most definitely.
He's standing out there now laughing while Brody and Assassin have tied up again into the corner.
I know King Kong Brody, anytime that matchmaker Tony Costas talked to him about a match and he finds out that Big Daddy has anything to do with it, it's just
right on him.
There.
Vicious front face flip by the Assassin.
Now they tie up into the middle. King Kong Brody. The tag. In comes Ron Pyers.
Former champion Ron Pyers comes in now. He gets the headlock. Referee telling Brody out of the ring. The tag's made. Big Daddy telling Brody, you break that hold. Here it goes. Pyers off the ropes. Oh, vicious blow. He's missed with that twice now. Cross body press. There goes the count. 1, 2. Champion kicks out. Can hold the big man down, the Giant Assassin. When they named him that, oh boy. Brody off the rope with that size 16 into the side. Now to the head. Oh, down to one knee the champion goes. A lot of confusion. Referee Terry Rowley's restored some type of order. Ron Pyers working on Big Daddy in the corner, the Giant Assassin in the middle of the ring. Oh, bombards Ron Pyers from behind. Skip, I've never seen anything like that. They must have ran out to the highway. Here comes Brody in. Oh, he's after the Giant Assassin now. Ron Pyers working on Big Daddy in the corner. That's what the crowd wants to see. Ron Pyers getting his just. Oh, is this a meeting of the minds? Oh, there you have it. There's the big boot on the Big Daddy. Ron Pyers 3. The assassin outside the ring.
Wrestling fans, mark your calendars. Saturday night, October the 1st. Join SICW as we return to Swansea, Illinois, as we present Wrestling in the Firehouse. Summer is winding down, but the action is heating up as the St. Clair Emergency Services Association hosts First Responders Night. See all of your favorite SICW stars up close and in action. Folks, for ticket information, call 618-337-9920.
Farm music and fun. The place to party is Pop's nightclub and concert venue in Sojay. From Bruno Mars of the first U.S. tour of Nickelback to Flogging Molly or the Insane Clown Posse, 30 years of memories pack Pop's concert venue with more made at every new show. And there's a party at Pop's nightclub every night, a melting pot of friends enjoy the best in dance, rock, pop, and top 40 music until 5:30 a.m. Plus add a full game room. Check out all the action at popsrocks.com. Then and now, the place to party is Pop's in Sojay.
From the World Series champion Tigers in '45 to the Gateway Grizzlies to the '03 state tournament Belleville East Lancers. A tradition in baseball and an even longer tradition in fine furniture and service. Miller Furniture, 1004 East Main in Belleville.
Folks, thanks for joining us for today's great wrestling action. Dave Vaughn and Curtis Wild picking up the victory with a little help from Wildfire over Sean Vincent and Johnny Blade. And what terrific action from the past with Bruiser Brody and Ron Powers picking up the win over the Giant Assassin and Big Daddy. Ron Powers carries on the tradition to this day as our classic wrestling champion. And folks, we're proud to bring you great action each and every week right here on Charter Cable and on the Fight TV app. I'm Drew Abbenhouse. We'll see you next week on Wrestling Explosion.